So I started off here in Alexandria at the Catacombs, and unfortunately they would not allow me to bring my camera or my GoPro in, so I did take a few pictures with my cell phone, which I'll post in this video. And yeah, here you go. But they're pretty fascinating. Mostly Roman times, but they incorporated Roman and Greek and Egyptian like gods and costumes into their paintings and engravings. Goes on for quite a while. Bunch of tombs down there, really interesting. Basically Roman times though. As I mentioned, I was not able to bring my camera or my GoPro down to the catacombs, but I was able to bring my phone, so I snapped a few of these pictures. They're really quite impressive catacombs, and because of the time period, they actually did have a combination of Egyptian influence, Greek influence, and Roman influence all kind of mixed together, which is pretty cool. Alexandria, which of course was founded by Alexander the Great when the Greeks conquered Egypt, and he was the first one to make a city here. Doesn't have a lot of historical ruins left. This is Pompey's pillar. This is one of the few places that are historical ruins. You see, we just went to the catacombs. This was there's the pillar, one of the standing columns of the temple that was here, old Roman temple. And the temple also was used to house extra manuscripts from the Library of Alexandria, which was very, very famous. They stored all their knowledge that they got from the Greeks and then the Romans, and it was a great source of learning here. We'll go in later on where the library was, and there's a new big huge library built, which is very modern. But none of the original one exists anymore. Alexandria was most famous for its lighthouse, which was called the Pharos of Alexandria. P-H-A-R-O-S. And that was one of the ancient seven wonders of the world. It collapsed in 1303, I believe, and massive earthquake. 1303, yeah, should be. And there was a huge earthquake, just massive, and it knocked down most stuff here. And the lighthouse came tumbling down. Then in 1480, they used the remnants of that lighthouse, which was just massive, and they built a fort along the water there, and that's probably the most famous thing in Alexandria now. It's a small comparison between that fort though and what that lighthouse used to be, which was, by all accounts, absolutely spectacular. Shame it doesn't exist anymore. Only one of the seven wonders, original seven wonders, that does still exist are the pyramids. I should actually correct that. There's a small, very small Roman amphitheater in Alexandria as well, but it's not really a building per se. Alexandria is generally supposed to be quite a bit cooler. It's definitely a more relaxed city than Cairo, but it's building up, and it's actually
one of the hottest days of the year here. So maybe when I get closer to the water it'll feel cooler, but it's definitely pretty close to Cairo heat kind of feel today. Although I think Cairo's experiencing hotter temperatures today. But yeah, generally because it sits right on the Mediterranean, it's usually quite a bit cooler than most of Egypt, which is one of the attractions of it. It's a remake of the Apis bowl. There's not a lot down here. Not much of it remains. I'll show you the part where the little extra from the library is at. They house the extra library manuscripts, documents, whatever you want to call them, from the great library in Alexandria. Small library.
Como muitos mestres do verão estão trabalhando debaixo da terra para iluminar.
Just go pretty far back here though. Guess it's gonna be where it stops. Yeah, I guess they store books down here. Interesting. There's a lot of friendly kitties in Egypt. You're okay, buddy. I know, I'm a friend.
Oh, pobrecito. Está muy riñado el gatillo. Hola, hola.
She has like a drink at the Camel Cafe.